Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Good evening, hope you all are doing well. My name is Janet. For those of you that are coming across this video for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel before leaving. Give this video a thumbs up if you like what you see. So guys, I want to talk about this case that is trending now about not marrying a woman who doesn't know how to cook. What's your opinion on this? This is a serious case. Why I said it's a serious case is because I'm already battling trying to explain to my girl child, my daughter who is almost 15 years, because once in a while she does ask questions, especially when we watch Nigerian movies. Though for some time now I noticed that she no longer watch Nigerian movies with me, and when I tried to find out why, her reasons were just that she doesn't like watching Nigerian movies. That people watch movies to learn one or two things from movies, but whenever she watch Nigerian movies, she end up being angry. And when I asked her how and why, she said that most of the films we watched are actually based on true life stories, and that the way she sees that women are being treated in that country, that she doesn't really like it. I tried to convince her, telling her that that's just a movie. She said, no, Mom. Haven't you noticed that most of the movies they write based on true life stories? Even though I don't know how to speak English fluently, but at least I can read that one. And that she's sick and tired of seeing how women are treated in Nigeria. There is this one film we were watching, I think last 2 weeks. So it's about this man that goes to work every day to earn a living while the wife stays at home and take care of the children. And once in a while, the wife will complain and ask the husband to help her out with the kids or some things at home. But the man will end up complaining that he goes out every day to make a living, that the wife cannot expect him to come back home and start doing chores at home. So the wife told him that she needed a helping hand, that the works are just too much for her and 3 kids. So it happened that one day the man loses his job. He was sacked at work, and the clock turned around and he happens to be the one that stays at home while the wife secured a job, and he was there complaining all the time. Complaining. So my daughter was so angry and said, who do Nigerian men really think they are? My papa was shocked though. I said, what? He said, who do Nigerian men really think they are? That most of the movies she watched is either a woman is being maltreated or she's been beaten up, and when they judge the case, that the men always win. That she doesn't like the way women are treated in that country called Nigeria, and that in fact she doesn't want to have anything to do with a Nigerian man when she grows up tomorrow. I still tried to convince her, but she stood on her ground and ended up saying that if at all, that she can never say never. But if at all she's going to marry a Nigerian man tomorrow, that she will make sure that such man knows how to cook, knows how to do chores, knows how to take care of the home. As she's struggling now, making sure that she becomes what she wants to become in future. And tomorrow, somebody will just expect her to be at home, taking care of kids and doing chores. That in fact, they are even going to talk how many kids they are going to have in future and how they are going to run that home before she will agree to marry any man if that person is a Nigerian at all. I told her, that's okay, my daughter. If you are sure of yourself, you and your husband can talk about this when you grow up. Though I'm not saying that if my daughter made up her mind not to marry a Nigerian man tomorrow, that I'm going to die of hypertension. No. Where my children find happiness is what makes me happy. After all, out of the 5 children my mom had, It's only my senior sister that married for my place. We all married outside and nobody died. And in fact, I'm going to bring up my children the way my mom brought us up. Because I remember those days, even the boys, she shared days for each person to cook, including the boys. And believe me, they enjoyed it. Because my senior brother got married late. He was one cooking for himself until he got married. My immediate younger brother, the one that is senior, he's 40 years today. He's 40 years old and he just got married. He's been alone all these years cooking for himself. In fact, when I traveled to Nigeria last time, when my mom was not feeling fine, I found out that they cooked achi soup, very delicious. So I was asking my mom, I was asking my mom, you are not feeling okay and you were able to make this kind of delicious soup. And she said to me, no, my daughter, I wasn't even able to stand up, not to talk of making soup. It's your brother that made that soup. He came back to give me a helping hand, so he cooked the soup for you guys. And I was so surprised. I was so amazed. In fact, I praised my brother that day. And my brother was telling me that I should not mind all those men that think that cooking is just for women. Cooking is not just for women. Let's teach our men how to cook. My husband never knew how to cook until when I landed in hospital in emergency. They had to operate me. I went through surgery and my children were at home eating bread for that past 7 days. When I got home, I was so angry. I had to start teaching him how to cook. I'm not saying he's the best cook today, but at least he tried. Because he doesn't know how to boil rice before. Now he can cook if I'm not around. At least I believe that when I'm not okay, I have someone to take care of my children. So we parents, it's time for us to start teaching our male child how to be useful at home. I know that men go out and come back and start complaining about how they've been at work for 8 hours. But we women, the only time we have to rest is either when we are sleeping or when we are eating at the table. We need to make a change. Let's teach our girl child that she's not only good in the kitchen, that she's not only good in doing chores. Let's teach men the same thing. This Pastor Adeboye's post on Twitter this few days ago, it has worsened the issue again. In fact, I don't even know what to say on that case, because when I read that post, I was so angry. Let your girl child know that she's worth more than just being in the kitchen. This is one thing my uncle did to me that I will never forgive him. In fact, I told him 3 years ago, I will never forgive you. You wronged me in so many ways, but there is one thing I can never forgive you about. You had the opportunity to send me to school, but you never did. You were the one that asked my mom to bring me to you. But at the end, you made up your mind not to send me to school, telling me that if you send me to school, what will I do with the school? That tomorrow I'm going to end up in the kitchen. I told him I will never forgive him. I will never forgive him about that. Because I went to school. I studied. I furthered my education the way I wanted. I don't think I will be here. But it's okay. Train up your girl child just the way you would train up a man. I'm training my daughter to have a partner at home tomorrow and not a master. So please, your girl child life is in your hand. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this video if you are a newcomer. Give this video a thumbs up and make a change.